Falls Count Anywhere match. Making her way to the ring from Kyoto, Japan, the Warrior Princess, How-R-E.
Big-time singles matches on deck here. And Byron, what should we expect to see here tonight?
Well, given the shape these superstars appear to be in here tonight, I fully expect to see one of the most competitive matches we've seen in a very long time.
Well, to say she looks ready to go here might just be an understatement.
Yeah, Cole, she's been looking forward to this one for a very long time. And it sounds like this crowd has been too.
And her opponent, from London, England, Jet Hale Brett.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for one-on-one action.
And Michael, it sounds to me like this crowd already picked the one who they want to win this match.
Well, guys, she certainly has her work cut out for her here tonight. That's for sure.
Yeah, but she knew that coming in, Cole. I assure you, she did her homework and knows exactly what to expect from her opposition.
Don't put it on the endless slate.
All right. Looks like we've got a rivalry? Question mark?
You know, if you watch the first case of DGS2, you might catch on. If not, then I won't talk about it too much.
This is a filler episode.
Even if I list a trivial fact, someone will be upset with me. Listen, we try to get some ladies matches in here, and there wasn't a lot of rivalries amongst our ladies cast.
Yeah.
All the more proof that one day we need to figure out this thing that we can make Manfred beat the shit out of Pearl or whatever.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's mean, Daryl. Man.
Listen.
That kick to the face was mean too.
If you're gonna tell me that like animated WWE Pearl versus animated WWE Manfred would not be hilarious,
yes, you're right.
You're lying.
You're
right.
You're lying. It is hilarious. Whew.
Oh man. This is getting started pretty quick, though. Throwing Hari out the ring.
Yep.
Maybe we'll see some shenanigans out here, like some chairs or some wall breaking. You know, they haven't been exploring the arena very much for a Falls Count Anywhere in these last couple matches.
Yeah, you're right. Though they seem to be staying out of the ring, but of course, How-R-E is going right for it. So
yeah, which does not work.
So we've got How-R-E, who's back after getting the crap beat out of her by Punished How-R-E.
Right, yeah. We have not seen Punished How-R-E resurface.
Ooh.
Maybe, that metal sound is always terrible. I have not seen Punished How-R-E resurface, but I'm sure we will at some point.
Well, looks
maybe
like we're
she'll
going
find a
over
reason
here.
to hate somebody else. Oh yeah, we're going in the audience. Here we go. Now there's a little girl right there.
And there goes back.
Oh, and goodbye. Very well.
Well, we tried.
Maybe she's going to stare at. Nope, she's coming
Nope,
back. Maybe she'll
no.
knock her. Nope. Okay. Well, we tried.
How-R-E showing off some of those kung fu moves?
Yes, she is. Oh, but she's getting kicked into the ground like a common fool rather than a karate fool. Ooh, and getting her head knocked into the wooden floor. And picking her. Oh, never
reverse
mind.
that.
Nobody's getting up.
Guys, I can't take
somebody
these
is.
like parachute pants seriously.
I know they both have it. That's the other reason they're rivals, of course. That looked painful. Didn't like that.
Gosh.
Yeah, they really
complete
don't
mess.
support. Ooh, dang. They really don't support dresses even
So you're gonna
in
jump
the
over that?
entrances in this. She is, and she's gonna try to carry How-R-E, and it's not going
This
to work.
is the
She's too far from
stupidest-
things.
This is the stupidest move in the game.
Yeah, I mean, no, it's good. There are really good things you can do with that move, but you've got to be near an object to make it work. Like, if you're by the stands in the back there, you can, like, collide them into that, and, like, knocking people's head into a wall, great move and all.
If people
But-
ever tell me that artificial intelligence is going to take over the world, I'm just going to show them this game and show them
Yeah.
how far it still has to go.
I'll show them that neural network that tries to make magic cards. That's a good one. Oh, ooh.
You ever
that
seen
looked
those
nasty.
you ever seen that like AI that they show a bunch of things to? Like they showed a bunch of Harry Potter. They made it read
Yeah,
Harry Potter and it
I-
came up
I've
with its
seen
own
these-
chapter.
I've seen the exact images you're talking about, and I don't want to burst your bubble on it, but most of them are fake.
Probably, but it's hilarious.
Yeah, I read a
Ooh,
thing
that
about
sounded like it hurt.
Jeez, I read a thing about how neural nets work, and specifically the person wrote this thing, kind of explaining neural nets in layman terms to express why most of these things were clearly fake.
Man,
That,
Giselle
like-
is showing a lot of power in this.
Yeah, she is. But no, it's like written comedically in things that loosely seem similar to how neural networks work, so that you can write just kind of like fever dream comedy and say, "Ha, the robot made it." But no. Oh, here we go. 1, 2.
Okay.
Got it, 2. But yeah, there's a Twitter called Robo Rosewater. Mark Rosewater being the guy who is the lead developer or creative director or something like that of Magic the Gathering. And Robo Rosewater, there are 3 neural nets that can tweet through this account, and it represents each of them differently, so you know which made it. Basically, each on different tiers, they gradually got better. But there's 3 neural networks all trying to make their own magic cards. Oh, here we go.
So
1,
let me just say,
2.
oh, she's going for the submission.
Yeah, naturally not gonna work. There we go.
Yeah, so let me just say, you somehow brought up artificial. Well, I was the one who brought up artificial intelligence, but you managed to bring not only artificial intelligence technology into it, but also Magic the Gathering into it. So that was one of the
Well,
most.
when I
That's
think
one of the
about-
nerdiest comparisons I've ever heard.
That's fair, but when I think of neural networks, that's the one I think of, because there's a lot of funny results from it. Like, one of my favorites is just like, it's a sorcery, so aka something you cast and just goes away as soon as it does its whatever it says, and it's just called Sphinx. And the text says, if Sphinx is kicked, destroy Sphinx. And so, it just, like, absolutely does nothing. Like, I love the things like that come out of the robot. But I could explain other things it does that are funny, but they would be much nerdier and wordier. And a lot of people here probably don't know a damn thing about Magic the Gathering, but I hope at least one person laughed about Sphinx.
They're like, oh boy, Daryl's one of us.
Yeah, clearly. I own like no Magic cards, but I played.
Did I ever tell you the story about my my roommate's endeavors with Magic the Gathering?
No.
Okay, so my roommate last year, Grant, who's my
Oh, keep
friend,
going.
but
1.
2. Okay, he's my friend,
Right.
but he's a little clueless sometimes. And
Okay.
so he started using Tinder.
As we do.
I've never used Tinder. Speak for yourself. I'm not
La-dee-da.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Let me rephrase that. But
1,
2,
2,
3.
3.
How are you?
You're not gonna get to tell your story for very long. Hurry up.
But anyway, he matched with this girl, and he said, "Do you like Magic?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, I like Magic." For some reason, he thought that he said Magic, but she assumed she was talking about like hat tricks and whatever. But he was talking about the card game. So when she said it, he's like, "Oh yeah, I got this card and this whatever," and she's like, "Oh," and then she never messaged him again.
Oh, just big L.
Big L.
Big L.
But I mean,
Jeez.
come on, man, you gotta like focus in. You know?
Yeah, I mean, like, you definitely, like, you've got to say MTG and have them be like, what's that? And then just be like, never mind.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause that's,
Well,
that's
I
how
don't
you
play
avoid
it,
that.
so that's not a requirement. I guess it's a requirement on your Tinder profile. Yours probably
Well,
says
when
much
I say
play.
you, I mean the, like, plural, general
Yeah.
audience you, but you know.
Oh, I thought you were like on your profile. It's like must play Magic: The Gathering.
Read my logical dissertation on oughtness.
All right, so we talked about Magic: The Gathering, artificial intelligence,
And oughtness.
and a lot of things this fight. Next time we'll see a much more appropriate rivalry. Actually, the next one's, now that I'm thinking about it, the next one's really weird too, but it's still more appropriate. So be excited for that.
Yeah. Stay tuned.
God.
All you really need to know is wubba dubba dub, is that true?
Wubba lubba dub dub.
Wubba lubba
Pickle
dub
Rick.
dub's true. When's the Pickle Rick match?